in progress, family. It's been a month since I recorded a little something for you guys. That 1 month has had a lot of turn of events for me, but here we are. So I don't know if I've once talked about this, but I'm kind of into Stoicism, and especially inspired by Marcus Aurelius' book Meditations. I've been reading it. I've read the audiobook, but I got it in hard copy and I've been reading it, not quite done with it, because like I said, I was in a transitioning period, moving around, shifting, and it's like starting out life afresh, and still life was still happening for me. So Stoics live by certain sayings. I don't know how to call them, but recently one struck my attention. It's Amor Fati. I don't know whether I think it's Italian, and its meaning, Amor means love, Fati means fate. So it is love, not just acceptance, but it is love for fate. So it's love for fate. So I was journaling about it. I think we talked about journaling. It plays a very big role in my life and how I get to cope with things. And accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. So I'll start with a poetic caption as we talk about it. I no longer flinch at detours. I no longer grieve the plan that broke. I trust what comes, even love it. Amor Fati, the fire, the fall, the rising again. So this week I've been reflecting through Amor Fati, and I think it's something I've lived by without knowing. I've currently just paid attention to it and known more about it. So do not seek for things to happen the way you want them, rather want them to happen the way they do. A word by Epictetus is one of the Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius. So that's a saying, do not seek for things to happen the way you want them, rather want them to happen the way they do. So life doesn't go as planned, and Amor Fati teaches us to see purpose in the pain, wisdom in the wait, and grace in the unexpected. Because your path, even the hard parts, it's still sacred. Living through a life where everybody thinks happiness or the good feelings are the only, the only definite emotions or moments that define us. But every path, everything you go through is still sacred and defines who you are. So this is what I journaled about Amor Fati from my own personal, things, or just Amor Fati, loving it all. There's a quiet kind of peace that comes when you stop resisting your own story. For a long time, I thought I had to fight through everything, prove myself, push through the pain, force certain outcomes, and pretend I wasn't tired. But somewhere along the way, I broke open, and in that breaking, I stopped trying to fix everything. That's when I found Amor Fati, love of fate. Not just acceptance, love. Like I say, I just recently found it and I've just been journaling about it. So here it is. It is love for the moments that didn't make sense. Like I told you, the moments in between, the in-betweens where you don't know whether it's a good or a bad thing, but just existing. Apo katikati tu. Love for the ones that left me questioning my worth. Like you always meet people who will make you feel small, or will make you feel some type of way. I don't know, they're just part of the process. Love for the versions of me I outgrew. In a month's time I'm turning 25, and what I'll say about it is I've become so many versions of myself up to this point, and I still live through them, the old parts of me, and I accept them and embrace all of them as I become a better version of myself. Love for the parts of my life that didn't go according to plan but still led me here. You know, when we grow up, we're all about making plans. Okay, making plans is good. Like me right now, I thought I had planned to plait my hair by today, but I really fell in love with my hair. Just like this, like, let me just give my hair a break. You know, plan is when you say, oh, I'll finish school, have this and that, but you realize life has its own way of happening. Fate. There's what you want and there's fate. What is written down for you. So do you just accept it or also love it? Also love it. It's all sacred, whichever way it comes. I've cried over jobs I gave too much to. I've healed from love that almost hollowed me out. I don't know. I think relationships and love are inevitable, but sometimes it breaks a part of you, or it swallows you deep and you think you'll never get out of it. But you know what? We all break free. I overthought, overworked, overextended, but all of it was part of the shaping. All of it taught me how to return to myself again and again. This is where I never let any experience or anyone change my heart or who I am. Like, I know I went through that, but it doesn't define my path, it doesn't define my destiny, my destination, my journey, but it's how I choose to, live through them. Now I look back, I look at my life, the whole messy, beautiful journey, and I don't flinch, I don't wish it away, I hold it close. Because I am not the product of only the things that went well. I am made of every fall, every rise, every lesson. This is what Amor Fati means to me. Not resignation, but reference. Not forcing life to obey me, but trusting that it's forming me. I accept every bit of my life, accept every version of myself. I'm slowly, gently, I'm learning to love it all. Like I said, uncertainty is always very scary, and it makes you make rash decisions. It makes you feel like you never get hold of certain things or certain people. But let me tell you, everything is, I don't know, they're just there. It's just how you get to believe that you'll attract them, you deserve them. And in as much as in reality it's about grabbing and owning, but not every act has to be about you fighting or forcing life to obey your path or your plan. Sometimes you just have to let things unfold. What is meant for you definitely be yours. What is not meant for you definitely fade away, or I don't know the right word to say, but fade away with the time, like those things that don't serve you. But at the same time, Amor Fati teaches us to accept and love our fate. That includes whatever it is you have, whatever people you have in your life. It's not a matter of having things forever, or to hold on to things to forever. It's about their purpose that shapes you through your journey, or that serves you in that moment. So just learn to love and accept your fate and be present, and don't hate on it. Hating on your fate or your life experiences is the same as hating yourself. There are parts of you can't cut out. There are your parts that you can't change, but you can conquer and overcome them, and don't let them define your next destination. Like, that doesn't make you who you are. And one thing, you can never be one person. I'm not the same person I was 12 years ago. I'm not the same person I was even a year ago. Just get to accept that, because also life experiences are different in every stage of life. You learn new things. Like, you don't know it all. Just be a learner through the way. Pick what you can. What doesn't serve you, let it go, let it slide. So I didn't have much, and I hope we will be making more videos. I'll work on the consistency now. Now I'm settled, not so much, but I'm somewhere, and I don't know. I hope Amor Fati helps you understand how your fate, your life, and how acceptance goes a long way, and loving every version, every experience, and every part of yourself. It's all for the good. Yes, it is all for the good. It depends on how you get to take them, tackle them, and place them at a certain point. It's either you let them define you, or you conquer and overcome them. So it's windy and it's a cold Sunday, and for my family, thank you guys for sticking around and to more journey, to more becoming, to more, progress.